So, welcome to the stream. Well, this is going to be something new. Since I can't live stream the FGO events currently, I'm going to be recording sections by sections, buildings by buildings. It's going to be weird. If this is not what you guys like to see, and if you want me to use the stream overlays, do let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I'm trying something new. This is the best source that I can get. It is a bit stretchy, but it is what it is. So far, I was able to get the background music to work, the FGO JP to work. I farmed up a little bit so we can now get more efficient and continue on with the story. Now, before we start, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe to get more translations today. It's going to be very similar. I'll be talking about it. It's going to be with less chat and just me more monologuing. Pretty much the usual shenanigans. But we've been left off the fact that we're now building stuff for the cons. And if you don't know what the cons are, it's these little mushroom-like little creatures. So currently, we're going to make a little hut, expand it a little bit. And that's why we collected the materials in order for us to get it to work. Now, do understand that this is a 3-week event. I have a sneaking suspicion that there might be a part 2. And that's probably where the MP welfare level is going to get obtained. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be XFU, aka Jofu. Which is the person who looked out for the immortal of elixir of immortality for your first boy Chin. Who knows? Some say it could be one of the mermaids or mermans that we've seen. Maybe it's the cons. Who knows? But without further ado, this video will be about we're not gonna get to the chapters. We're gonna get to the part where we fix this, kind of talk about this. I'll do a couple more video like this style to kind of get your guys' feedback, and by the time we either live stream it or the next recording, I'll probably have a good grasp on which one I will be using. But let's start, shall we? It says there's no battles. We're gonna lose all these mats. Are you sure? We say sure, and voila, Lord and behold. I don't know how loud that is, but yeah, the little one specifically said, wow, it's now expanded. Now it is spacious. I don't know how loud the background music is. It's going to be adjusted here and there every so often, so do forgive me to see the volume sound. And then here's Semiramis all of a sudden says, oh. The fact that you would call an empress as such as I, and you wanted me to do something. I can't believe I'm in charge, the director of the architectural constructions and gathering materials. Unbelievable. Perhaps maybe you're making a light of me. Or making a cocky of your, maybe you're making a mockery of me. It says this is perhaps the fact that my noble phantasm, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, was definitely created by my resources that I've gathered around myself and constructed as so. It's not like I do not understand. Yeah, it's not like I do not understand the inner workings of constructions and building the building bare bones, creating foundations, and gathering materials or such. But the fact that you would ask the Empress of Assyria not to rule, not to kill people with poison, but to give me a role of such of non-cruelty. It says, just in case, Masta, I will ask once again, whether this is a joke. At this current moment, I still cannot understand it unless you say so. Are you serious? To be perfectly honest, are you sure about this? 返事次第ではテトロドドンキシン豆腐とするが。So depending on your answer, you might get a tetoro. I don't know what that is. Tetoro dokshin. I think that's like a. She's gonna throw a tantrum and just blow up this fucking place essentially. It says, and then you answer either with "I would love to," and it says "Please help us out." Goodness. I like the fact that she's just like, you sure? You sure about this? You're telling me to be a construction foreman, right? The person in charge, the manager, and now she's just carrying lumbers and shit. Dosei! Carry lumbers and materials all around. Oh, look at that. It's expanding already, chat. As expected, my work, quite spectacular for now. As a design-wise, it's not elegant to its peak. However, in terms of flexibility, I believe it is more on the strong and sturdy side. Creating a living space on top of water was my first project ever here, however. 我がハンギングバブロンの空中エリアにこのような日常追加してもいいかもしれない。It says maybe this might be a great example to add such the waterside area in my hanging garden to add some sort of additional features of such later down the line. And then you got the Trunk sisters here saying, wow, it's magnificent. Huh? And then you see these cones. A new home? We quite grateful. 満足なのだな。Quite satisfied, yes. You're so cute. Of course. まあ我のセンスと技術なら当然ながら It says, of course, with my sense and talent and my geniusness led to this excellency. However, your duly diligent working of this effort to complete this project was also commendable. I will not mind complimenting you all. I will reward you with 100 QP. Whoa! That's not much. Yeah, 代議修行の時は、検定が大事だからな。So it says, yeah, whenever the workers got to get paid, essentially, to an extent. It says, yeah, 大議修行の際の時は契約が大事だからな。So it says, yeah, hard work needs to be compensated to some extent, at least. She never said equally or fairly. It just, I like the fact that she says, yeah, a great big project like that, a lot of people need to get compensated. にしてもこやつら手先が器用と言ったのは本当じゃったのだな。本当だったのじゃな。みだなに信じられんが。It says, speaking that aside, you were boasting about how they're very good with their hands and very crafty. I've never thought they would be this good. They're much more simpler than the your ordinary penguin. They're much more simpler construction, so their hand formations is much more simpler than the penguin's fins. It's quite a mystery. And then I like how Semiramis is like, oh, That, don't worry. The fact that I, who was overseeing this entire project, made sure that gave them a very descriptive instructions to create this fascinating artwork. You should definitely commend my leadership with that. After all, whenever it comes to giving specific commands, I already am used to and accustomed the fact that able to give commands to my pigeons of my familiar. I already knew what circumstances needed to pull off this project. Putting the instruction towards the cons aside, 私何度か勝手に大事な労働力の頭をついばむいでないとあなたが使い物し It says, but I've seen a couple of times that you were yelling at your pigeons, your familiars, that you shouldn't, 勝手に大事な同僚力の頭をついばむでない。Yeah, don't peck on. Don't peck on the workers that are working very hard. So apparently the familiars were pecking on the cons while they were doing their constructions. And so Reshku was like, I saw you try to convince your pigeons not to pick on the hard workers that was working on this construction. Well, things like that happens every so often. They are quite the bird brain, after all. They don't know what diligence means. The proper training for my familiars are all set and to go. They must have seen them to be quite delicious, and they couldn't hold themselves back, perhaps. It happens every so often. Maybe just a little bit on the side? It says, we did save them from the sea monsters, so please don't let your pigeons have some snacks on them too, please. Well, the fact that the cons have now more of a now have expanded their safe haven. That sounds like a good news. But, well, I guess I should give you my thanks, is what I'm trying to say. Because of course, you are welcome, my friends. Well, with that said,口頭のいなくなったことし、最初の収益で出てしまいましょうか。It says now that we don't have to worry about now that we don't have to worry about the rear or aka a returning point, I believe this could be our very first time to fight back. Let us start our first counterattack. It says, 望むところなのだわ. It says, couldn't have asked for more. Or, she's perfectly ready for this. It says, however, we still don't know about this island and its the land maps and the separation and the spawn rates and locations of the sea monsters. So,具体的な戦力案件はそちらが、自衛隊といいと思う。お願いね。So it says when it comes to strategies, right? Whenever it comes to creating strategies and basic operation, right? They're going to be the two sisters. The Trunk sisters are going to be in charge because they have surveyed the land more and understand the map, right? The map of the Turtle Island more than we can. So Reshko is just kind of saying, while I'm ready to counterattack, I'll leave the plan of operation to you guys because we don't know the lays of the land just yet. Um, understood. I don't know if I can say with full confidence that I can create a perfect battle plan, but それはいつも通りなので but yeah, so she specifically says here, yeah, I don't know if I have the confidence to create a perfect battle plan to lead us to victory, but that's always the case, isn't it? I am very worried, but I'll do my very best. I'll do my very best to my to my extent. Fight all. Yes. Dots. And then Da Vinci goes, of course. We'll do our very best too, and put our best efforts to come up with supports and suggestions too. So if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask us. We got multiple people ready in the back line to ray shift if a person like that is needed. After all. Yes. メンバーはこれから作戦次第ですが、皆さん、一頭あたり、1000の力をお持ちです。ご安心を。It's and then yeah, Mash says yes. The members that we will be sending over is depending on the tactical situation that is going to be presented to us. But one servant, aka one servant or one man, will have a strength of 1,000. So please do not hesitate and please do be at ease. Let us rescue. Let us succeed the con rescue operation. Together. You see those two little sisters smiling. All that Gucci, baby. And that will conclude this little thing. As you can see, you can now go to the next quest. And now, if you've noticed, we've expanded our little place here. The village that was here, that was very janky, is now more stable. You can see that it was on a boat. Now it's actually have a hut, and it even got a smoke. Sheesh! They got their stuff set up and ready. And then here we go for event chapter 2. But before we continue, this will be the end of the episode here. Every segment, I'm going to create a new episode, just because A, more videos, B, like I said, I'm trying this new thing out where it's not in a stream zone, but at the same time, we're making it so that you guys can have a little difference, right? And like I said, let me know in the comments below if you like this setup, you want to keep it this setup. Whenever I'm not streaming and recording it, this will probably be my new FGO translation recording settings. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I usually stream there every once a week. Every Monday, I try to do it. I used to stream every day, but work has beaten my butt. Every live stream, I will be live translating, so don't miss out. So make sure you don't forget to click that link below. I do have Twitter. It should be at the bottom of the thing, but I still haven't gotten the basics done yet. So I'm a silly little YouTube man. I'm a Twitch streamer guy, not a YouTube guy. So things are going to get updated down the line. So thank you so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.